Hi, it's Sandy Parker and welcome to Crafting for Almost Everyone. Today we're going to do assembly line cards. I'm going to show you exactly how I do this to make it easier and faster. I hope you'll stay tuned. So the first thing I did is I cut a bunch of card bases and then I stamped Merry Christmas on the bottom with a very, very old Stampin' Up! Merry Christmas stamp. And then the next thing I did is I found a variety of stamps and I stamped some trees, some bigger snowmen, some smaller snowmen, Santa Clauses, and balls. And I made several of each, so they're ready to go. And I used my scraps for these, so it was no big deal. Then for the smaller ones, I used punch. This was like a 2-inch scallop punch. And then for these, I just used oval dies that have a double stitch around the edge. I don't know if you can see that. And for these, I used rectangle dies that have a double stitch around the end. So, oh, I need that one. So I thought what I would do is color these. Oh, wait, I have to tell you the rest of the things I did. So then I got these are little Santa Clauses I thought I would put in the inside of the cards. And like just glue a little one on the inside. And then I have these little snowflake embellishments that you can easily glue on. And I'll get one of those out. I don't even know where I got these. It's been a while. But it's nice that they come in these tins because you know how these things go all over the place. So anyway, I had those. And then I have some gold doilies that I'm going to use parts of on 1 or 2 cards. And I'm only going to make a couple of cards because what ultimately these cards are going to be done, well, all the pieces are going to be is they're going to go to my friend who is an activities person in an assisted living facility. So they're going to make the cards based on the pieces and parts that I give them. So I also cut strips from my scraps that are 4 1/4 inches long, so they'll go across the front of the card. I didn't make any that go the length of the card because of my Merry Christmas that's stamped on them. So you can see kind of all of these. I also punched with, or had Rich punch with a bigger old punch that really doesn't work well. I had him punch out some of these. I think I only have 4 because it was so hard to do. So I'm not going to send those for those poor ladies to work on because jeepers creepers, they are hard to work with. And then I also, let's see, oh, I also have various ribbons sitting around. I have some silver, I have red, and I also have gold somewhere. It's here. We'll find it. Anyway, I have all the ribbons I need, so I think we're in good shape for that. So the first thing I want to do is I'm just going to color with, I was going to use alcohol markers. Maybe I still will. They might be faster and easier for me because, you know, I'm kind of wicked with things. They're made from Artix, A-R-R-T-X, and that's them. So I think I'll do this because, you know, ultimately, when you're talking about coloring, these might be the fastest way to go. Okay, so Santa's suit is going to be white or red. I wanted to tell you when it comes to coloring this, what I wanted was to make sure that they looked really clean, but in the end, with my time crunch, I don't think I'm going to get a really clean look. I think Santa's beard's going to be a little red on the edges, and I think I'm just going to struggle. Okay, his hat. And these tight corners is why I chose not to use the brush markers, because I find brush markers are harder to get into little spots with. And I'm going to go over the edges with this other one, just so I can get kind of a deeper, oh, Santa's beard is really taking a hit. I'm going to just kind of go around the edges. Sorry, I'm probably blocking your view. I'm going to color. Santa's belt and his boots aren't looking too good. They didn't stamp particularly well. That's what happens when you use older stamps. They just kind of, these were red rubber stamps, and they should have done a better job than they did, but they did not. So it wasn't that easy. I don't like those dots. I'm just going to make his belt black. This is what I'm looking for. Santa needs a little gray in his beard. And then he needs the edges to be a little bit gray. Probably should go around those with what I'm going to do is I'm going to paint him his hair and his beard gray, and then I'm going to go back over it with a clear blender, and that way I can make it a lot lighter. Okay, Santa's background is going to be blue because he's going to be outside. And I had a, this is good, pale baby blue. Going in with the big tip. So both of them are almost done. All I need to do now is take care of Santa's gray beard and hopefully get rid of some of this red on the bottom with my blender. The red is really hard to get off. And I don't want Santa's beard to be super gray anyway, so I'm just going to keep trying to clean it here. And then his mustache. Get that off. You know, take it down to a neutral color if I can. Try and get rid of some of that red. Let's do our Santa. With Santa, I want to put him up on a backing. Oh geez, things are flying everywhere. I'm going to do gold backing, and I'm going to do a couple strips on the bottom. I'm going to do one gold strip that's thin and a red strip on top of it. It's a little bit thicker. That's not it. There it is, one that's bigger. So I'm just going to glue these two together. Well, I'll just glue the red one down, and then I'll just be able to add this on top of it. I'm using Barely Art precision glue. I like it very much, and I recommend it highly. If you sign up for their mailing list and you make a project with their glue, they will enter you in a drawing to give you a free bottle or two. I'm not sure, but I just think that's a nice idea. I'm going to use the glitter one under my Santa. I'm going to put Santa up on foam squares. So I'm just going to go around the edge with this. If I'm off screen, I apologize because I never know if I am or not. There's Santa. So then I want to put him on one of these. And the way I want to do it is I'm going to glue it about like that, and then I'll cut it off where it doesn't belong. But I think that'll be cute with Santa. Wait, let me make sure. I think it looks cute. I think Santa can sit right there in the center of it. That's my thinking. So let's put some glue on the back of this. Now I need to get my scissors and cut off some. Oh, if you saw my craft area, you'd cry. I think you would anyway. I will. I'm going to cry for myself. So I'm just going to, from the back, cut off all of the doily that I don't need. So then I'll send all of these pieces down to my girlfriend so that she can recreate these with the ladies in her activities room. it's hard for them to come up with a lot of ideas at this time of year, because when you're coming up with ideas all year round, you have to also be able to come up with Christmas ones and do them in COVID style, because you know you can't have these people get together to make crafts anymore. Santa, where are you? Okay, so Santa's gonna go right there. Oh, that's gonna be cute. Way cuter than the other one, I do believe. Put a little bit of glue behind Santa. There, I think Santa looks pretty darn cute. So here's our Santa inspired one. Well, I hope you enjoyed this, that you give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and please tell your friends about me on social media, because you know I love that. And thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye.